Hi, welcome. Who am I speaking to?
Mr. Justice, who believe in equal rights and justice, equality for all, just protecting my identity.
Tell me the type of work you were doing when you got injured.
I'm a farmer migrant worker. I plant and I harvested produce. I got multiple injuries, both from planting and both from packing.
Tell me how you were injured.
First injury was overworked, an accident in the workplace.
What part of the body did you injure?
So first it's on concussion, and from your head injuries, it come with other injuries. So it can be spine, another part of your body that got affected from a brain injury.
What was the health and safety situation on the job? Was your job safe?
My employer did not believe in safety. So it was hazardous. The working environment was very hazardous. Accidents. I see multiple accidents, things that I have not speak about up to today. Multiple accidents before mine.
As a foreign worker, you had less protection, I understand, less rights at work?
Yes, we are treated less than human, and we are treated as a number and not as a person.
Now, as a result of your accident, which was significant, right? It was serious. Were any improvements made to the job, to the work situation for other people so that they don't get injured?
No, the injury still continues, but the employer managed to be covering it up still. So the situation is the liaison service that's supposed to protect us. They work with the employer to get you out of the country as soon as something wrong with you, so you will not get proper medical treatment before you even leave the country, because they want to get you out as quick as possible. So you may not able to even see a doctor as soon as something happened to you.
Were you then able to register your injury with the WSIB in Ontario?
The funny thing you don't know about WSIB when you come on this program is when you're injured and if you happen to go to the right doctor, then the doctor will fill out that form for you, and then you will get that call.
Yeah. Were you able to find the right doctor yourself?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. Did the employer help or oppose your
they
going
oppose.
to the WSIB?
They oppose. They try to tamper even with my treatment. They told shady story even when I was taken to the hospital. So the doctor gave me letter to return to work when I was unable to even work. I was discharged this very same night after going in and out of unconsciousness.
How is your health now?
My health is not nowhere because I still hasn't been properly treated, because without status in Canada, it is very difficult for a migrant worker to get medical health care here. So status is very important in a migrant worker being here in Canada.
What was your experience with WSIB?
I would put it like this. They push their hand and they pull back. They push their hand and they pull back. So even my therapists have to be fighting with them for me to get treatment. So they weren't doing sufficient and still not doing sufficient. I was left on my own to figure out things, to find health care. They didn't care.
How did the accident affect your family?
It affect my family very deeply. Some of them plunge into depression and not doing so well. Kids fail their exam, and it impact my family a lot.
What changes would you make to the workers' compensation system?
From what I understand, there's nothing in WSIB for migrant workers. So the first thing they need to do to recognize that we are human beings, we got family, and we make a sacrifice to come here. So there should be some protection in the health and safety board for migrant workers. That's what we need change. We need a system that's built for migrant workers to be supported when they are injured and not be shipped out of the country when they are injured instead of getting medical treatment.
It seems to me there needs to be very strong protection for migrant workers like yourself, and they need to get full status.
Yes, because when you get tied to one employer with your contract, so the employer manipulate you, they control you, is everything they say goes, so you don't have any rights. You're being stripped of your basic human rights. They dictate what your life should be, what your work should be like, how long you work, how long you sleep.
So we should all work together so that you're treated just like other Canadians.
Right, because we pay the tax as a Canadian citizen but deny the benefits.
And we fight together to improve the rights of all Canadians, right?
Yes.
One last question is, what message would you have for other injured workers, migrant workers, and also workers who are not migrant but are injured nonetheless? What would you say to them?
As I said, I believe in equality. That's why I said Mr. Justice. So equality for all. I believe in fair treatment. I believe in just as Sir Meredith put in his Charter of Rights, to be compensated as long as injured lasts and to get proper health care. There should be no fault. There should be protection for all workers right across the board, as long as they're injured, and even so to prevent injury from happening in the first place.
Thank you very much, Mr. Justice, and best of luck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.